Well, if you're clicking this video because of the thumbnail, then you're on the right place. To start off, I was busy playing Wuthering Waves on my phone while listening to PGR OST as I attempt to beat hologram challenges on the lowest setting with 24 FPS at the low brightness off stream, which in technical standpoint, the color has better contrast and really pours a lot of colors to it and some areas of desaturation to give off the post-apocalyptic vibe to it. But at the same time makes me wear glasses cause I'm about to squint my eyes thoroughly to make sure I hit the perfect parry and perfect dodges even though it has camera issues, but hey, at the very least I enjoyed it. And I'm still waiting for my body pillow to arrive, plus some components I needed to upgrade my computer for better streaming and gaming experience, and also hoping that I won't get scammed once it arrives. Probably. I know that this is a bit of an off topic, but I just want to lighten things up from the beginning before we start our discussion in today's video. Recently, I opened Twitter to see other CCs tweet about fan arts, showcase, and their overall constructive criticism of the game, which is, again, related to Wuthering Waves. I get to see fan arts of Rover, either safe for work or not safe for work, but I gotta admit, she's the most attractive and good thing I picked a female one, and I have no regrets to it. And during that time, I kept scrolling and scrolling to Twitter feeds until I saw this user saying stuff about wuwa will have a hard flop, wuwa is now at gunpoint because of mistranslation issues, and now even comparing wuwa to ZZZ. They're not the same, you dumb fuck. Can you even jump in-game on ZZZ? Like, literally press a button for characters to jump. No, that's not gonna happen. There's more. I've seen this user multiple times on other content creators' tweets, including HexJuice, Styx, and even Tecton, who are well-known streamers and content creators in both platforms. Including this one photo here in which Styx said about Yinlin's banner will be coming up in a few days, and then Yoimiya0701 says, she's a fucking prostitute with AIDS and I would rather have this cutie. Yeah, but the problem is, that character is on a kid's game, alright? It's a fucking kid's game, okay? I mean, 4 years of development and then they just shifted to the casual gaming experience rather than focusing on their vision or something, but I don't know. And also, that design made your community disheartened and disappointed, because it's not similar to leaks. That's why they always left a message, the following content might subject to change and not indicative as a final product. Again, you need to set your expectations low on this one, okay? You always rely on your emotions than the facts, and you need therapy. And if not, then go kill yourself. In-game. One thing that I saw is this retweet from Tecton related to Yoimiya again, 0701, about the gameplay of ZZZ that might compete to wuwa. Like, again, they're not the same, but yeah, the fast-paced combat, yeah, it's the same, but the gameplay overall, it's not the same. Yeah, it's so focused on one topic. Yeah, you even play other games too, Yoimiya. The issue is that you're too afraid to admit it. I mean, look, I can shit talk between Fortnite and PUBG saying Fortnite is a kid's game, PUBG is for matures. But that doesn't mean I stand on what I said it will change unless you try it for a longer period of time. That's just how it is. And what do you know? I found that user again in this tweet, including a video of Crimson Weave versus Nightmare Difficulty Combo from PGR as an additional proof. And yeah, it's on a different language, but apparently there's a translation, so it has something to do with the retweets. And what does this user respond? Well, it's this. Your game is a dick, virgins will think DMC5 is the best HNS. And if you take out PGR's orbs, you would realize how badass he is. And based on this user response, I guess skill issue and need more therapy on that one. Another one is a tweet I found in this. Another one is a tweet, or should I say a retweet, from this original post from Azrael Vanity of In Honor of Miyabi somehow showing face in 2024 and such about the gameplay during CBT1, and he says Zeliso 0 gameplay scares the shit out of wuwa players and Kusa games. And they're the same, but when it comes to the gameplay overall, they're different, okay? Because Zenless Zone 0 is not an open world game, okay? It's basically the better version of Honkai Impact Start, okay? Remember that. And even Azul Cobalto even had to fight, or should I say made a counter argument on this one. But again, that doesn't stop Yoimiya from doom posting and being delusional and such. Even this user said, you missed the part where Kuro Games shitless scared of ZZZ that rushed the 1.1 update. I don't think they're scared, okay? I don't think they're scared. They're actually smart, okay? Because if they launched version 1.1 the same date that Hoyoverse released Endless Zone Zero, you know what happens, right? The markets, they will transfer to another one. They're gonna try it out. So in that case, they're gonna lose the competition temporarily, okay? And in my opinion, this is the smart move that Kuro Games have done, because again, they are aware that some of us can easily 100% clear the content in the game, including the holograms bosses ones, open world exploration, and so on. Some might say that Kuro Games is adjusting the schedule of version 1.1 of Wuthering Waves because they were desperate. I mean, not totally desperate, because one, they ran out of budget to do sponsorship. That's why only selected streamers are able to sponsor it. Two is marketing. And it's obvious as to why they did it, because they don't want to make that same mistake as to what happened on the early days of Punishing Grey Raven, in which today, they already learned their lesson. And it already happened on New York City Times Square. And last is part of the business. To add something new in the game, to pay their staff and do collabs and so on. The same way that other gacha games do. We spent money, they received it, and in return they'll give us something new and rewarding. Unlike Genshin, in which in my opinion, and also just a speculation, the amount of revenue they earned, I guess they pocketed it, or donated the funds to CCP, or probably doing an ongoing project to create their own version of Sword Art Online kind of thing. But again, as I said earlier, these are just speculations. Another thing is that Wuthering Waves just released a video of behind-the-scenes voice acting of Jiyan, and then this user again decides to create a narrative that this guy is a Hamas supporter. Like, there's no correlation to it, Yoimiya. What the fuck are you even talking about? And I don't know if I can laugh, but I think I already did, but that might be the stupidest reply I've ever seen. Again, there is no point of interest on what this dumb fuck said related to a fucking video game. And again, separate politics away from gaming, because we do not care, okay? We do not care. Now, I did manage to get into its profile and then found bunch of replies and tweets that has something to do with Wuthering Waves and ZZZ and much more. And then this one that really piques my interest is that, wow, they already fixed the translation, already got a good story. They already fixed the performance issues. If they cared, I would have waited until the game was released in proper state. Do you think that Kuro was thinking about players when they laid off 100 employees? And then he added, before you say get better advice, my laptop can run Helldivers 2 and BG3. The problem is on Kuro. They laid off their Unreal Engine engineers. That's how much they cared about the quality of the game. Okay, they laid off before their probation ends. They're still interns. It's like a job training, you know what I mean. But the sources, again, somehow kind of makes sense at all, but there is no additional proof as to why are they laid off by Kuro Games. I guess it has something to do with the training I mentioned, or maybe something else, but there is not enough proof that can support this statement that this user said. And about the performance issues, yes, they already acknowledged it. In technical standpoint, Wuthering Waves runs on Unreal Engine 4, which again caters to only mid and high range devices. Yet, I'm still surprised that my phone is still playable despite its issues. I mean, I could say the same thing to Snowbreak Containment Zone because it also runs on Unreal Engine 4, and it works smoothly on my computer and my phone. Project Mugen also runs on Unreal Engine 4 or maybe 5, I guess. The reason why some game studios use this type of engine is because of its feature and tools that can level up their games to match their goal and vision. No matter what games I play, and no matter what game engine they use, at the very least I had fun and enjoyed it as usual. Okay? Look, I don't care what game engine they're gonna use, even Godot or other game engines that were not appreciated by majority. But it all comes down to the developers and to those who are working on it, okay? Just let them do their own business, okay? Just don't pressure them as much as possible. Okay, I keep scrolling, and the next thing I saw is this tweet from a well-known faker baiter on Reddit, SteamedBonX, in multiple platforms. Yeah, he even made a comment about one of my videos about censorship, I think. But yeah, I deleted it because I know who it was. Even their user is there too, as if they knew each other well. Oh well, too bad, cause you got caught. I mean, SteamedBon even says, like, lol, Tecton fans admit bullying me out of YouTube. Well done. And, well, I even saw the photo. It says, find a way you show for Hoyo. Funny how you got bullied out and made an alt account and now you hide out in r/Reddit Gacha Gaming. Well, to be honest, after that recent leaks and such, I decided to leave the community. I'm just gonna have to mind my own business, and then yeah, that's it. And moments later, I saw this tweet from Alexa again with that same user. But let me start with the first post first. Anyways, check out how actual insane combat looks like. And yeah, this is basically Crownless versus Jiyan. And Yoimiya says, the Crownless is so great, same as Memphis. It's a pity that they are stuck in a shitty game. At least the monkey is on Sekiro. And you wanna know what's my response? Then I guess you have skill issue. And again, I went to this user profile again to see what kind of person this is, and well, that is a lie. Barely used this account. Maybe I will post art here. Yeah, you haven't made one, dumb fuck. You haven't even made one. And yeah, bunch of screenshots. Yeah, you can pause the video if you'd like to take a read on it. Yeah, feel free to pause if you like. And yep, again, we got ourselves a Hoyo shield, a mint picker, and a retard. Probably. Well, too bad. Now everyone knows who you are, Yoimiya. And you know, and also, I'd like to show this one photo that would get you traumatized. Take a look. Well, have fun in your sleep. Also, before I end this video, I went back to Twitter to see if this user kept doom posting on other tweets, and surprisingly, after a month of replies it had on different users, well, Yoimiya decided to delete it and the account no longer exists, but don't get too excited, because I know that this user will make another one and will continue to doom post other tweets, no matter what. Oh well. I salute you, Yoimiya, hoping we'll never see you again soon. Anyways, that concludes everything in today's video, so thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that this video piques your interest and such, and if you'd like to see more content related to it, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you won't miss any future uploads and live streams. And if you have any thoughts or any discourse happening in different platforms or any correction that you guys wanted to correct in every statement I made, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll work on it and willing to interact with you as much as possible. That's about it. See you guys in the next video. Take care and stay safe. Goodbye. Genshin port is way better than the